Alright. How y'all doing? Zophar here, and we're going to be playing Adventures of Willy Beamish tonight. Yep, don't mind me. Sleep does a body good. So I haven't played Adventures of Willy Beamish in many, many years. And the thing with the Sega CD is it's an obscure system, and some of the games, a lot of the games weren't that great, but there were some gems. This is one of the games that I really enjoyed, and I wish they had kind of made more like this during, the height of the Sierra and Dynamics point-and-click days. So let's see what we got going on here in the chat. I know of the game, but never played or owned a Sega CD. Yep, $300 in 1992. Somehow convinced my parents to get it. I don't know how he did it. G. Levy will probably remember that one. You're eating dinner, so you won't be typing after this for a while. Understood. I hope you're enjoying your dinner. You'll have to tell us what you had. Cool. Alright, well, let's get started here. We'll get right into it. Start. Here we go. Yeah, there were a lot of differences between the US and Japanese market. Some games just did better over there versus here and vice versa. I definitely noticed that. Barbecue chicken. Okay. Sounds good. I had meatloaf and stuffing tonight, actually. It was quite tasty. I enjoyed it. Alright, so we'll kind of watch the intro here for a second. I love the music. One of the things about this game I thought, and this is where the Sega CD really shines, I think, is in the CD soundtrack. I mean, before this system, even some of the best soundtracks out there, like on Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy and stuff, it didn't compare to the quality you get from, an actual CD track. So, Gordea.
What brings you to my inner sanctum?
Gordea, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Gordea, I'd just like you to know that you are the very first sub since I launched this. Technically today. We've been doing test streams all week, if you recall, but this was the first one. I didn't actually name it as a test stream, so yes way, you are the first ever sub. Congrats, and thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Yeah, the soundtrack's awesome. So, all the pictures that are kind of going on here are just different scenes that never happened in the game. Actually, some of these would have been funny. I wish they had made more of these. Like, they left... I'm not going to spoil the ending for those that haven't seen it, but they left it really open for other stuff. They just never did anything with it. Maybe one day. Alright. So, the intro will be over in just a moment, and then we're going to get started. For everybody that's trickling in right now, thank you for joining. Tonight we're going to be playing Adventures of Willy Beamish on the Sega CD. And I beat this game years and years ago, but it's been so long since I played it, I don't really remember a whole lot. So, it'll kind of be like I'm figuring a lot of it out for the first time. Alright, should be ready to go. 1992 Dynamics. Dynamics was actually a offshoot of Sierra. Sierra owned them. If anybody remembers the, Space Quest, King's Quest, Quest for Glory games. Same company. Alright, let's go. Time for some Willy Beamish. There's a lot of talking in this game, so when he's talking or when the characters are having dialogue, I'll shut up so you guys can hear.
Hi, my name's Willy Beamish, and this is where it all starts. Carbuncle Elementary School in good old East Frumpton, my hometown. Principal Frick, is blabbing on and on. Hey, it's the last day of school. Get a clue, Frickmeister.
Yeah, Frickmeister. Actually, sounds worse when you say it with an attitude. Brickmeister.
Yeah, right. Like you think we were going to listen to anything. Hey, a kid's gotta get his rest.
Ribbit.
But not good old Horny. He's my pet frog and best friend in the world. He makes a leap at the old coot's toupee and totally nabs it. An incredible leap.
Could you imagine sitting in the auditorium and all of a sudden a frog just jumps out of some kid's school
He
bag?
hops right back to me like a good frog. We've secretly been planning this for weeks.
And just snatches off the principal's toupee like,
But then I
that's
totally
harsh.
get nabbed and put in detention. So bogus. On the last day of school. Now here I sit with that old hag-nag Miss Glass, Miss Broken Glass, Glass Nose, pain in the glass, and with all these total losers. Man, I'm so bored I can't stand it.
She looks like my 4th grade math teacher. Except my 4th grade math teacher's bloodshot eyes were worse. True story. Alright, now we have, for those that have never played a Sega CD before, the infamous load screens. Some of the games, especially ones like this that are very data, voice acting, processor intensive, took a while to load. So they built in this cool little, I don't know what you call these little cylinders, but while you're waiting for it to load,
Willy Beamish!
so you'll be seeing that a lot.
Did I just say? Oh no, the old room caught me. Better think of something fast.
Alright, so we have 3 choices. I could say, I don't know, Miss Glass. Or I could say, I've got something stuck in my ear. Could you repeat that? Or I could say, we can all go home now. I think I'm gonna say, I've got something stuck in my ear. Could you repeat that?
I've got something stuck in my ear. Could you repeat that?
So if you press A, you can listen to the different options of how he'll
I
say
don't
it.
know, Miss Glass. We can all go home now?
But we're gonna actually say, I've got something stuck in my ear.
I've got something stuck in my ear. Could you repeat that? I said, it's a beautiful sunny day. Your friends are outdoors having fun. The birds are singing and your report cards are in today's mail.
We're screwed.
Oh man, that C I got in music appreciation wasn't my fault. How am I gonna explain it to Dad? He's gonna freak. Won't your parents be surprised when they see your report cards?
I don't think they're gonna be too happy, guys.
If Mom and Dad see my report card, they'll never give me the dough I need to get to the Nintari Championships this summer. Too bad you have to stay after school. What you did this morning was disgraceful, Willie. Just disgraceful. And in front of all those students.
Miss Glass, I'm supposed to be in juvenile court today. May I be excused?
You didn't raise your hand! Nice try, Carmine. Stop talking to your neighbor, Chubby!
Ribbit.
Do you have something you wish to share with us, Willie?
You're in for it now, Willie.
Alright, so we have a couple options here. We could say, oh, that was just my frog, Horny. Or we could say, must be something I had for lunch. Or we could say, no, Miss Glass. Now, this I remember, depending on what you do here, like something bad could happen. So, what should we say? I'm gonna say, must be something I had for lunch.
Must be something I had for lunch. Perhaps you'd like to visit the nurse's office.
So, we could say, no thanks, I feel better already. Or, oh, I feel a stabbing pain in my side. Now, I remember this part. I believe one of these options sends you to the nurse's office, and the other option keeps you in the class. I think we should go to the nurse's office. Let's choose option 2.
Oh, I feel a stabbing pain in my side.
He's faking, Miss Glass.
Oh, the pain. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh boy.
I ought to win an Academy Award for this. Okay, go to the nurse's office, Willy, and no dilly-dallying.
No dilly-dallying.
See the new nurse, Willy.
Yes, there was a kid whose nickname was Chubby, and he was incredibly chubby. 1992, my friends. 1992, different time. Hard to believe this was over 30... Yeah, this was 30 years ago. It's crazy. Feel
This
old.
could be serious. I can't tell if you have a bruise or a contusion.
What's the difference?
About $300. Does it hurt here?
Ba-dum-bumts. Okay, I could say, oh, that's it. Or I could say, no, it doesn't hurt at all. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure if I say it hurts, I think we lose. The other hand, if we say no, it doesn't hurt at all, I'm pretty sure the game proceeds. Let's say it doesn't hurt at all. I don't want to live dangerously at the moment.
No, it doesn't hurt at all.
You're going to be just fine. You can go back to class now, Willy.
Yep, that was the right choice. While we're waiting for it to load, we'll play with some of these cylinders here. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Yep, this was a real thing. This is what you would do while you're waiting for the game to load. Alright, back to
Now,
class.
people, I want you to write a composition. It will be called How I Plan to Spend My Summer Vacation.
Alright, so we can look around with the magnifying glass. So like if I want to look at Chubby here, we can do this. See what we got.
Known as either Fat Kid or Chubby to classmates and teachers alike, Leon is the reigning Carbuncle Spitball Champion.
And let's look at this guy here.
This is Willy's desk.
Nope, that was not where I wanted to look.
This is Carmine, a true juvenile delinquent. Carmine was voted most likely to end up in a license plate factory by his classmates.
Yeah. A license plate factory. Now, you can actually try to sneak out here, but if you choose the timing wrong, she'll catch you, and then you end up, I think, onto the principal's office.
Now, start writing. And I don't want to hear a peep out of anyone.
So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to open my desk right here. And she's going to start to doze off, if I remember this right. So let's see. Got a little block of wood right here. Whoops.
Willy crafted this ringed block of wood in shop class. He's not sure why.
Got some crayons.
Plain white Crayona crayon, the most useless color in the Crayona crayon box. Unless to be a tailor.
So true, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the crayon here, and we're going to write hall pass on this block of wood. Now if we look at it,
Willy crafted this ringed block of wood in shop class. He's not sure why.
does not recognize it, but we're going to put it in his backpack anyway, because that is definitely a fake hall pass that is hopefully going to work and get us, you know, past the person that's out there. But we'll see. Well, it looks like she's awake.
My, where has the time gone? Carmine, why don't you read us your composition?
And it looks like I took too long to make the hall pass because she woke up. Oops.
How I'm gonna spend my summer vacation. First, me and my brother are gonna hotwire a car. Then we're gonna get some ski masks and drive out west.
Heard enough, Carmine. Read yours, Willy.
I mean, he is a juvenile delinquent, right?
I plan to play Nintari and hang out with my friends at our treehouse. I'm going to the Nintari World Championships in New York, and I'll win because I practice every chance I get. And
Oh, it looks like we were saved by the bell.
okay, students, that's the bell. You may all leave now. Have a nice summer!
See ya, bye. Yeah, unfortunately, if you wait too long, like there's a lot of different branching paths in this game, so if you wait too long, you can't do it anymore. It doesn't really change anything, it just would have been different scenes. So like you'll see when we get home, there's different things happening there now because it's later in the day.
All right, school's history. Summer's here. Time to get rid of this school junk and get home to play some Nintari.
Get home and play some Nintari! Yeah! Yeah, his video game system's called Nintari in this. Nintendo Atari. I always thought it was funny that on the PC version it's called an Atari also, but it looks like there's that Game Boy that they call Game Buddy, and it resembles the Game Boy, but in the Sega version it looks like the Game Gear. Alright, let's go take a look.
This is the front door to the Beamish home. It opens into the foyer.
Foyer. Alright, so we'll take a stroll in here.
Uh-oh. Somebody beat me to the mail. Dad's gonna skin me alive when he sees that seed.
Oh. Oh, it's the ghost of Grandpa.
Don't worry, Willy. You probably would have been in more trouble if you had tried to hide the truth from your folks.
Grandpa! Boy, I sure haven't heard from you in a while.
You haven't needed me for a while. You've got to watch yourself, boy. Something foul is afoot in the city of Frumpton.
Yeah, it's just a normal day, you know, frogs named Horny stealing toupees off principals' heads and ghosts of Grandpa. It's totally normal. There's nothing strange going on here, guys. Nothing strange. Oh, look at the little doggy. Look at the little doggy.
Hey, Duffy. How you doing, boy?
Hi, boss.
So, we could say, maybe I should take him for a walk, or I wish that mutt would quit bothering me. Well, obviously we can't say the second one, he's such a cute little doggy. We're gonna say maybe I should take him for a walk. Let's take the little boy for a walk.
Maybe I should take him for a walk.
What a good boy you are. What a good Duffy. Alright, we'll play with some cylinders here for a little bit. While we're waiting for that scene to load. There we go.
Kibbles and grits. Kibbles and grits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and grits.
So yeah, I like the slow pace of the game. It's just, you know, there are some parts of the game where you have to move very fast or you'll get crushed. But most of the game is just a very leisurely pace. Just kind of go around, you explore. Here, look, the answering machine. Let's go see. Yeah, nobody has these anymore than cell phones now. But back then, 1992, we checked our answering machines, didn't we? So let's go check. See what's on here.
Tiffany, this is Melanie. Like, you won't believe what happened today? Like, I heard Trish say that you know who did you know what with you know who? Oh, God, like, so call me as soon as you get home, okay?
Weird. Let's listen to the next one.
This is Mr. Frick from Carbuncle Elementary School. We've been having some discipline problems with your son Willie again.
Oh, jeez.
Mrs. Beamish, please give me a call today at 555-0772 before...
Yeah, right. Delete. Delete. Fortunately, yeah. Fortunately, we intercepted it, so we're good. We're good.
Sheila, this is Miss Crabbleton. Listen, I ate something which really didn't agree with me this afternoon. It has really given me the green apple two-step.
The green apple two-step.
So I won't be able to give Willie and Brianna their music lessons today. I guess I should have known better than to have thirds on the fried chicken livers in the buffet line. Oh well, live and learn.
Live and learn. There's another one.
Hello, my name is Bernie Leibowitz with the Employment Bureau. I'm calling for Mr. Gordon Beamish. Please call me tomorrow at 555-5375 during business hours.
So that's actually foreshadowing something that I won't spoil here.
Tiffany, this is Cliff. I was just calling to see if you wanted to go see the Gums and Noses concert with me Friday
Gums
night.
and
Call me
Noses.
when you get a chance.
Oh, there's so many references like that in this game. Gums and Noses concert.
There are no messages. Thank you.
There are no messages, thank you. Alright, so we can look at Willie's inventory, if I remember correctly, by pressing on his backpack. So yeah, see right here, this is the Game Buddy, which looks like a Game Boy in the PC version, and a Game Gear in this version.
Game Buddy. Perfect for those dull classroom lectures.
So, this is how I used to save the game. We have save states here, so I can just use that, but we're definitely not going to beat this game in one go tonight. This game, mainly because of the load times, does take a while, so... yeah. But we will continue on, like... we will beat this game, but it's probably going to take a good... depending on my schedule here, a week or two. Alright, so let's go in the kitchen and see what's cooking. See what Mom's making. Maybe some pizza or something. Definitely not pizza. Yeah, so Gordea,
How
that's...
was your last day of school, dear?
That's because I have this loaded onto the Genesis Mini,
Just great.
so I pulled it off the CD a while back. So it loads faster than it would on the Sega CD, but it's still slow. It's just faster than it would be on a 1X CD drive, you know, at 150k a second.
I'm glad you're home. I'm up to my ears and I really need your help.
But yeah, the original CD was slower than this,
Aw, Mom.
if you can imagine that.
I got home and I gotta unwind. Ma, I want to go outside and play.
It's magic.
Brianna,
Emulator
you
magic.
just have to wait. Willie, you can unwind after you help me. Brianna's been whining all afternoon. Get her out of my hair before I go crazy. Just take her into the backyard for a while.
Alright, so I've decided, guys, this is going to be the...
Hey, Mom. Brianna's a real pain.
This is going to be the first part where I'm going to purposely die, so we'll save before that.
Grab that Jinsu knife over there and julienne those veggies for dinner.
Because the death scene's really friggin' really funny.
Can do. I gotta practice Mikari. You know
I mean-
the championships are coming up, and I need all the practice I can get. Ma, you promised me that Willie would take me outside to play.
You promised me.
Brianna, I'm starting to lose my patience. Now just be quiet or else.
She don't sound happy at all. So this is a good point to save. So we're going to do just that. No, definitely cheating. You're not supposed to save state. There is no save state in this game. It's the way I showed you before where you have to hit the save button and then wait for it to load. But we don't got time for that. So this is a good point to try different things because there's like different ways you can die or move forward. So we're gonna, so option one is, all right, come on, Brianna, I'll push you on the swings. Second option is, okay, give me the Jinsu knife, I'll get to work on the veggies, but I'm not gonna like it. And the third option's, I told you, Mom, I got better things to do with my time. We are gonna start with option 1, because, like I said, I remember this part very well. It's really funny.
All right. Come on, Brianna. I'll push you on this way.
Alright, so we're gonna automatically go out to the backyard now, and a swing scene is going to unfold. So, see what happens here. Nothing good, I promise.
Push harder, Willy. I want to go higher. You really want to go higher?
I remember I showed this game to my son, like very briefly, about a year ago. It's the last time I ever tried to play this game. Before that, it had been years. And I got to the scene, and then like every time after that, whenever like he wanted to play on the swings, he never wanted me to push him. Do you remember that, G. Levy? When I was at your house, and I'm like, Connor, you really want to go higher? So we could say, well, if she really wants to go higher, the sky's the limit. Or, nah, she might fall off and I'll have to take the heat. Well, I think you know what we're gonna choose. I'm evil. That's why I'm Zophar.
Well, if she really wants to go higher, the sky's the limit.
Sorry, Brianna. You asked for it. Yeah, right? Yeah, if you haven't figured it out by now, it's really bad. If you want to like progress in this game, you don't want to do that. Ah! Teen is brutal. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How was Mahjong?
Look what you did to your little sister.
You guys joined at an awesome
Secure
time.
all positions. Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead.
I don't
Next
know
stop,
what's gotten into
Zophar's
it.
domain.
Be all that new car. It turned its brains into guacamole.
Bogmeyer, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it.
Have you folks considered sending William to military school? Considered it. We're going to pack his bags and put him on a bus tomorrow.
Tetris Attack. I played that game. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, when I left your stream, you looked like you were struggling a bit there. I still don't understand the game. I know you tried explaining it to me yesterday. I kind of got it, and then I thought about it, and I forgot everything you said. I don't know. The game's a mystery to me. But Tetris Attack is a lot of fun. Hey, I got you. So you guys joined at a really cool time here. I just completely killed myself on purpose to watch a really funny death scene. So basically, you push Brianna on the swing too hard, and she falls, she breaks her arms and legs, and now you get sent to military school where your head gets shaved. This is actually another thing that I do. I tell my son when he's bad, because he saw this scene. I'm like, if you're bad, I'm gonna take you to military school. They're gonna shave your head. Oh, is it filtering you? Ah, jeez. Let me go fix that real quick. Oh, please. I'll let you guys watch this while I fix Nightbot. Alright, I believe I have fixed Nightbot, so feel free to do whatever you were going to do. I believe I have stopped Nightbot from being mean about symbols. And caps, for that matter. So, That's the death scene. Now we're going to go back to where we were, and this time we're going to not die. So instead, we have choices. We could say, okay, give me the Jinsu knife, or we could just say, you know, screw you, Mom, I'm not helping you. I think we're going to choose the Jinsu knife option, because this opens up another part where you can actually die, but much later. So we're gonna do that. Instead of going to Brianna and doing the right thing, we're gonna go do the Jinsu knife. That means Brianna's gonna be pissed off at me, but whatevs.
Okay, give me the Jinsu knife. I'll get to work on the veggies, but I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah, Tina's brutal. Nightbot's default settings are very, like, I guess on the cautious side.
Careful now.
So I'm still trying to figure it all out.
Real carbon steel.
I think I got it.
It's so sharp it can cut through it.
Yeah, I know. It's so sharp it can cut through a shoe.
So sharp it can cut through a shoe. Up! Should have been careful with that Jinsu knife. Ow. That looks like it hurts.
Ow! My
Look at the blood just streaming out of your thumb.
Mom! I'm bleeding! Call the paramedics! This looks serious!
Call the paramedics! It looks serious! It's just a little scratch. What a wimp. You're a wimp, Willy.
Oh, don't be such a baby. It's just a little nip.
Even his mom's saying it. That's bad.
It's throbbing. I feel faint.
That's rough.
Don't make such a big deal out of it. You're beginning to sound like Brianna. Just go upstairs and take care of it. You're bleeding all over the veggies.
You.
That knife looks rusty, Mom! You think I ought to put iodine on it?
I don't care what you do, as long as you don't make a mess up there.
Alright, so now we gotta go and put a band-aid on our cut there. Now, this actually, like a lot of the stuff in this game, it absolutely matters what you do here. If you make the wrong choice here, I mean, some of the games in the 90s, man, were vicious with this stuff. If you make the wrong choice, the game is not going to punish you for this one in the beginning. It's going to make you, like, go through most of the game, and then you're going to die. And unless, you know, you have a bunch of different, like, save points, like, it wouldn't matter because you can't progress. Like, you'll get to near the end and then you'll die. It's crazy. And I actually made that mistake once. It really pissed me off. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, thanks, Mom. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Here's what happens if you try to go to the toilet.
You don't have to go right now.
Thanks for that, narrator. What a good narrator. Alright, so let's see. Germ away.
Germ away. Mostly iodine, alcohol, and salt water.
So, interesting fun fact here, guys. If you don't put the iodine on his thumb, and you just choose to either just put a band-aid or do nothing, it'll look like you're fine, and then days into the game, you will get an infection and you will die. Yeah. No joke.
Oh, this iodine looks really gross.
I remember the first time that happened to me. I was like, I don't understand what happened. I'm like, jeez, the friggin' iodine, shit. So we could say, I don't need this stuff. I'm in enough pain. Or we could say, this might hurt a little, but it's better than getting gangrene. Or we could say, just a band-aid, it'll be fine. But I think we all know what we need to say here. So we're going to say, this might hurt a little, but it's better than getting gangrene. I'd love to show you the death scene, but that would require me to go through this whole game and then
hurt a little, but it's better
reload back to the beginning. So we'll save that for another stream. You guys will have to remind me of this moment if you ever want to see what happens.
I'm in agony. Man, does this stuff hurt?
It looks like The Secret of the Ooze. Anybody ever see the original, the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, Secret of the Ooze? Look at that. Like radioactive. Jeez. Alright, so we got the Band-Aid on. I think we're good to go here. I also think this would be a good place to save state, just in case. Oh, I am so paranoid about saving. Let me tell you guys, like... This Sega CD especially was notorious for like the system just hanging. Like sometimes games would just crash just because. Now I think a lot of that was, hey, Wells-ish, how you doing, man? I think a lot of that was just due to, you know, the CD mechanism failing, misreading the CD, dirt on the disc, that kind of stuff. Shouldn't happen here since I've got this loaded into the Genesis Mini, but you never know. So we're going to explore Willy's room here. Check out this jar.
Flies, beetles, and slugs in this jar to feed to Orson and Horny. Although recently, Orson has been very finicky and will only eat neon tetras.
Will only eat neon tetras. Alright, well let's go take these flies, put them in our backpack. We're definitely going to need that later because of the frog. Our frog named Horny. Loves the flies, loves the flies. So over here we have the Nintari. And I think this would be a good, good point. Now, if you want it... It's funny how I said I didn't remember this game and now I'm remembering everything, like it's all coming back to me. It's crazy. But this is like a game within a game. I remember when I first did this, I was amazed. Like I was 12 years old when this came out. I was like, damn man, you can like play a game inside a game. This is so cool. The game's absolutely horrible, but Monster Squad Super Space Canoitrix. It's the most basic game with like the most awesome soundtrack ever though. So we're gonna play a couple levels here. I almost wonder if like there's a speed run for this part of the game, like person that can like beat Super Canoitrix the fastest, or like how many levels you can get until you die. My phone's going off here. Yeah, so basically. Wells-ish, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the support. Wells-ish, I would like you to know that you are the second person ever to subscribe to Zophar's Realm. So thank you. Actually, I have to create a personalized badge icon. I haven't even done it yet. Don't worry, I'll get a good one. Just give me a couple weeks. So it's just kind of like, it's got like Tetris elements, you know how the blocks are dropping from the top. But yeah, we're starting to get boxed in. See if we can get ourselves out of this. And then because you beat the level, just like Tetris, it just starts going faster and faster and faster. Touche, Wells-ish, touche. Yeah, I actually like this weapon a lot. Like, it kind of like rips right through the blocks. Listen to this music though, like, wouldn't it be awesome if like the original Tetris had like a rockin' CD soundtrack? Actually, I think the original Tetris actually did have a rockin' soundtrack in 8-bit form. Let's see, what are we, level 2? 2 lives to go. We're boxed in again, guys. Oh, it might be curtains. I don't think I can get out of this. Yeah, we basically have to rely on like something falling on us and a power-up coming out, or it's over. Welcome back, G-Levy. You're just in time to watch me lose this mini-game horribly. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, wait. No good. Yeah, we're trapped. Trap, 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 trap. We're not getting out of this one, guys. And dead. Nice. Thanks, Gorday. I appreciate that. Actually, I'm curious. If someone's feeling bored at some point, check out speedrun.com and go see if there's like a little category for Willy Beamish for this game. That could be fun to speedrun if I was good at speedrunning. Alright, so that's a good saving point. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that! Well, I've just locked us into another game of Super Kanoidrix here, guys. I save-stated while pressing the start button. So now we're forced to play one more game of this. That's okay, it's fun. Exactly, it's just practice. Just practice. I'm practicing for my career in speedrunning. Welzish has taken me under his wings. He's gonna show me the way. I don't know if any of you guys are a fan of the Angry Video Game Nerd, but like, it's like the Ninja Gaiden Angry Video Game Nerd episode, where he's doing like the ninja trading and he's like practicing and flexing his thumbs and like that. Except it's gonna be Super Kanoidrix and Willy Beamish. That's a good weapon. Give me some of that laser. Give me some of that laser. Oh, sorry. Laser. Fire the laser. Oh no! I wonder if the colored blocks, like if you hit them, do you get more points for them, like before they drop? I think you're supposed to ignore like the poison-looking ones. Alright, so I think we're doing better than the first time. Like, I'm starting to get the groove back down here. This is funny, like, people are going to be coming in like, hey, Zophar's playing Willy Beamish, so that sounds fun, let's see what it's about. And they come in and it's like, oh, it's like a Tetris clone. I swear this is not what the game is like. Of course, there are some that would say this is the best part of the game, so, you know. To each their own, whatever floats the boat. See, what happens is when you die, you lose your weapon. Let's see if I can get this back. I might be able to... I think I can recover from this. Yeah, I can recover from this. We're good. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten that. Got the poison block. We don't want to get those. Oh, it's going real fast now. Oh, they're coming down quick now. Did we do better than the first time? What's that, 11,424 points? I think we did better. I'll have to go back and watch the stream at the end and see if we actually did better. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, so this time, we're going to quit out of Nintari. And the game's clock is continuously going while this is happening, so it's very likely that I think Dad's going to call me for dinner, or Mom. Let's see what time it is in the game. Just to be clear, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the game. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the game, see, 17:06. So we will go out and get down to dinner, because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be down there now. So what you have to do with an Nintari is you have to play an Nintari at least 2 times on 2 different days in order to qualify for the Nintari Championship. If you don't do that, it's going to be like the same situation with the iodine that I was telling you guys about earlier. Like, the game will let you get to the end, but then you'll get like a bad ending, which you don't want. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. Alright, so we'll go this way now. Is it 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock that you're supposed to have dinner in this game? I don't remember anymore. And there's Grandpa up on the wall. Let's go look at him.
A portrait of Gordon's father, William Beamish. The children all loved their grandfather very much, especially Willie.
Alright, so let's go check out the dining room and we'll see if dinner has started. If not, there's other things we can do to pass the time along. Or we can literally just time advance the game too. Yeah, it hasn't started yet. I guess dinner's at 6, not 5. That's okay. We are okay with that. So let's come out here. Alright, so let's see what time it is real quick. 5:19. Alright, so we have time. We could probably play with the trains in the attic. I think that's a good idea before the dinner scene. The dinner scene's kind of sad. No spoilers. So up the stairs we go. Until we get to the tunnel. Lord of the Rings. Don't judge me. Up to the attic we go. Now, this is another one of those scenes where, like, you could do something bad and a really bad thing could happen. There's a lot of that in this game. Oh, look, it's Grandpa. Just chilling there.
Toot, toot. Passengers going to Tuscaloosa, Albuquerque, Kalamazoo, and Cucamonga. All aboard! Here, Willie, take over for me, will you? And remember, keep your train of thought and your hand on the throttle.
Keep your train of thought.
One-track mind, Grandpa.
Oh, ouch. Ba-dum-bumts. All the dad jokes get painful after a while. Alright. Now he's gonna warn me.
Better be careful, Willie. Those trains are really important to your dad's mental health.
I know. These trains are Dad's pride and joy.
So what you're telling me is we should destroy the train set. Yes, G. Levy, I love this game. It's sometimes a bit of an acquired taste, some of these Sega CD games, but... Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here, because I might want to destroy the train set. And if that happens, we're going to reload it, but I might want to do that, so... Let's turn it on and see what happens. Let's make it go faster than that. Now, over here, you can actually change the track. So, as it stands right now, they're just going to keep looping around and nothing will ever happen. Sewer Shark, yeah, I beat that game. I wasn't a big fan of it. I do have it on here. But, I thought that, I like Night Trap more from a full-motion video game standpoint. Alright, so... I think we're gonna smash these trains together. 'Cause why not? It'll be fun. So what should happen, if I remember this right, is when the train comes back around, you see the little red flashing area right here? Right here. So Yeah, it's gonna cross over. Here it comes. Yep, see? And now they're on a collision course and boom! Oh, epic! That was hot. Not good. The trouble meter has increased. The trouble meter has increased. I had to do it.
Holy guacamole! That is gonna kill me!
Holy guacamole, man.
I hate to say I told you so, Willy, but I did.
Not a big deal. We just destroyed Dad's pride and joy. Wonder if the narrator says anything about it. Let's see.
This is an exact replica of Sommeritz. One of the pubs had a working beer tap until the night Willy passed out in his mashed potatoes.
So no, the game is not recognizing that I just did that. That's okay. So I think this is a good part to load now. So we'll just exit out of here. Like nothing happened. Yeah, G-Levy Soul Feast actually was a lot of fun. But I can only beat that game with the 99 life cheat code. It's way too hard with just 3 lives for me. But I'm sure there's someone that speedran the game and beat it in like 7 minutes or something. Alright, what time is it now, Willy? Let's check your backpack for the time. 5:32. We still got a little more time. So let's see. We went in Willy's room. We played some Nintari. We went to the bathroom for the whole iodine thing. We went upstairs for the trains. Let's go in here. This should be Willy's sister's room. His other sister. So there's 3 siblings. It's Willy. It's the little sister Brianna, who you guys got to see the whole, swing incident. And then her older sister, I don't remember her name.
Tiffany loves rock and roll.
Tiffany.
This is a poster of a favorite singer, Jacques Etch.
This. Let's check this out right here.
Tiffany is the captain of Frampton High's cheerleading squad, and she has the pom-poms to prove it.
Pom-poms. This is her diary. We're gonna take it.
I really don't think you should take your sister's diary, Willy.
So, we're gonna say so what? Because that diary is collateral for a scene that happens later. You don't have to do this, you could do it another way, but I like this better. I think this is easier. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna take the easy way out. I don't think your trouble meter goes up either. Now we're gonna mess with the scale if we can. Because why not? That's what big brother or little brothers do, right? They mess with their sisters.
Maybe this thing could use an adjustment.
Adjustment time. So I could say, I probably shouldn't mess with Tiff's scale. Or we could say, a chance like this doesn't come along very often. You know what I'm gonna choose, guys.
A chance like this doesn't come along very often.
Such a horrible person. The joys of Schadenfreude. Happiness at the misfortune of others. 30 pounds, that's just evil right there. Yeah, Hyper Z didn't really... I don't think he ever had a Sega CD either.
Tiffany's gonna freak the next time she weighs herself.
She's gonna think she's 30 pounds heavier. I mean, if I was really gonna do that, I wouldn't do that, by the way, but if I was gonna do that, I would do something more conservative, like 10 pounds. I wouldn't do 30. Because that's ridiculous, like... They're gonna know. Like, unless she never weighs herself. There's no way she gained, like, 30 pounds in a week or something, you know? But it's just a game, and so it flies. Alright, now this room, I think, is my little sister Brianna's room. Willy's little sister Brianna. Look, I'm already getting into the role. I think I'm Willy Beamish. It's just my frog, Horny. Alright, so this is the cat. I think his name's Snickers, or Mr. Snickers.
This is Brianna's cute little kitty, Mr. Snickers. Mr. Snickers is sleeping right now. When he's not sleeping or eating or squatting, Mr. Snickers likes to go outside and prowl and maul little creatures, then bring them inside and drop them on the rug as a present. Just last week, Mr. Snickers gave the Beamishes 2 dead robins and a live mouse.
Oh, that was so sweet of Mr. Snickers. Alright. So now we're going to come out of here. Now somewhere up here is Willy Beamish's parents' room. I think it's right here, but you're never allowed to go in there.
The door is locked.
And it stays like that the whole game. Can't imagine why. Let me rephrase that. I couldn't imagine why in 1992. Alright. So we'll go back in the kitchen now. Go see if Mom's almost done dinner. Since we know we're having julienne veggie a la blood. Since there's Willy's blood all over the veggies right now, and we're going to be eating that. It's like vampires. Alright, I think, you can't talk to Brianna now. She's angry. Should be able to talk to the dog, though.
I'm a lucky dog to have such a nice master like Willy.
Alright. Can't talk to her. Let's go see here. He's giving the eyebrow. You see that? Yeah. In like 2 minutes, the game is going to progress. They're going to call me for dinner. So I think if I walk into the foyer...
Dinner's ready.
Yep,
Come
there you
on,
go.
Willy, let's go sit down at the table.
Time to sit down at the table. So this scene's actually, it's a little sad. Like, you know, in 92, it's harder to understand, but like now that I'm like Willy's father's age, like I'm literally like almost the same age as him, like I can understand how much this kind of sucks. But it's okay, it has a happy ending. Eventually.
Dinner looks great, Mom. What is it?
I told you, it's julienne veggie a la Willy
Where's your
blood.
father? Everyone's always late around here.
The cocoa there avec pomme sweet is at the table jubilee.
Can anyone on this channel translate what she just
Shut
said?
up and vous, you little show-offer.
I know what that means. Shut your face.
Again, Brianna. Willy, don't talk to your little sister that way. Your dad should be home by now. I bet he got the big promotion. You know, Cliff's father is a millionaire, and he's not as old as Daddy. He made his fortune in women's lingerie.
And I'll bet he looks pretty cute in it, too.
Cliff's father
Some of these jokes just go over your head when you're a kid.
Summer. Oh, I think he's gonna ask me to come along this year. Over my dead body.
Oh boy, look at the dagger eyes right there,
Cliff
man.
is like so intellectual. You know what I mean?
So intellectual.
And what's he doing with you?
OMG.
Stop arguing and eat. Not a word about your dad's surprise party. Gordon, a vice president. Just think of the prestige, the money. And he's not even 40 yet. When he comes home, let's all let him know how much we love him.
There he is. Gordon has returned. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, honey. Hi, kids.
Hey, Dad. Congratulations on your promotion.
Oh, Daddy, we're so proud of you.
That's funny, like they're all assuming.
Hey, Mom, Pear.
All assuming that something good happened for him.
Well, When do you
Little
start
do
your
they
new
know.
job, Mr. Vice President?
Dad, can I have the $2,500? I need to go to the Atari Championships.
Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. No spoilers.
Can I get a new car when I get my driver's license? Oh, Gordon, now we can take that cruise to the Galapagos Islands.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid I have some bad news. The agency let me go today.
What?
That sucks.
The old man said he's got to downsize the agency, restructure. He said public relations is in a period of negative accelerated growth. Then he gave my job to a guy 4 years younger than me.
Negative accelerated growth.
You mean you got fired? Just like that?
Just like that.
That's what I'm gonna do next time I'm at work.
I'm a failure.
We're doing bad.
40 and out of a job. What am I gonna do?
I'm just gonna say, we don't suck. We just have a period of negative accelerated growth.
God! Daddy has been pink-slipped? Don't worry, kids. People lose their jobs every day. I'm sure your father has a contingency plan, right, dear?
Not really.
What do you mean? How are we supposed to make the mortgage and car payments? How are we going to pay for Brianna's gifted preschool program, or the credit cards, or my facials, or my nail wrap?
Or Tiffany's nose job.
This family is so spoiled.
You'll give me the $2,500 I need to get to the Atari Championships?
Sorry, son. It's time to cut back. Trim the fat. Tighten the belt. When we get back on our feet, we'll take another look, okay?
But then the championships will be over.
Could you imagine your son, like, you just got fired and your son's asking you for $25,000? Or whatever, $2,500?
Sacrifices. It's only
Like, right as you're telling your family you got fired. Like, how crappy is that? Look at everyone's facial expression.
Hey, anybody seen the mail?
Ah, yes, this. So this was one of my poor decisions earlier.
I brought it in when I came home from school. Here
We could have intercepted the mail and gotten that report card, but unfortunately we got home late because we took too long to make the hall pass.
Whatever happened to junk mail? Hey, something from Carbuncle School. I wonder if it's the invitation to the father-son softball game.
Look at Willy's expression.
Oh, it's Willy's report card. Not bad, not bad. But what's this? C and music appreciation?
You'd have to be a total jerk to get a C in a music appreciation.
That's how Willy's feeling right now.
Cliff can play the piano with one hand.
What's he doing with the other hand?
Oh, ooh, ooh. Again, shoo, right over my head as a kid.
Waste his time playing stupid Atari, you know.
It's not stupid. It's really good for my eye-hand coordination.
What I told my parents.
Gordon,
Like,
I warned
Mortal
you the moment
Kombat,
you brought that
great for my
Atari
eye-hand
into the
coordination.
house.
But Mom! Dad!
I don't want to discuss it anymore. Tiffany, here, take the Atari key. Lock the damn thing up. I'm the boss around here, and what I say goes.
Consider it locked, Dad.
I've got to get that key back. If I can't practice, I'll never win the championship.
So, gonna save state right here. Alright, so now we... Oh. This part, yeah.
Quiet, everyone.
News alert. News alert.
This just in. Marathon talks between Mayor Dinks and the plumbers have broken off. And unidentified source told KOPK News that there were unconfirmed reports of name-calling and obscene gestures.
Obscene gestures.
Boss Louis Stool could not be reached for comment. Mayor Dinks is expected to hold a news conference tomorrow morning. We'll interrupt our regularly scheduled programming if there are any new developments. Stay tuned for our 11 o'clock broadcast for more news, weather, and highlights of the Frumpton Girls Volleyball Playoff. Live from the KOPK Newsroom, this is Stan Lander.
That becomes very important. Those plumbers.
Slam dunk.
Yeah. Have to get it.
Slam dunk.
Guys, I don't know about you. I want to slam dunk Cola now. That way I can be good at volleyball and get all the babes. Slam dunk.
Slam dunk. Cola.
Cola.
Slam dunk.
Yeah. I'll finish the sound effect. It sounds like they ran out of space on the CD, so the wave file got cut off. They're like, let's try to squish just a little bit more in there. Yeah. Yeah. Little cylinder action. There we go. And we're back.
Frumpton is going downhill fast. Now the plumbers are going to go on strike.
I'm sure Mayor Dinks has everything under control. Here, maybe this chocolate mousse will cheer you up.
Boy, does this look rich.
Ooh, chocolate
It
mousse.
contains no sugar, additives, or preservatives. I made it with Toot Sweet, only 2 calories per serving.
Oh,
Oh, please. Just
Here
a
we go.
little something for me?
so my dog absolutely does this.
Why couldn't I come up with something like Toot Sweet? Everybody uses this stuff.
I'm begging ya.
So this is one of those things where, like, there's no good response to this. There's a bad one and a worse one. So if you say, here, boy, you're part of the family too, you get scolded. If you say, sorry, Duff, Mom will get ticked off, well, something worse happens. So I think we all know what we're going to do here, don't we? We're going to save. And we're going to do the worst one first, so you guys can see what happens.
Sorry, Duff. Mom will get ticked off.
I asked you nicely. Now watch this.
Look at Duffy!
Down, boy.
Here, boy.
And you're in trouble. Not good. Not good.
Willie, get that miserable mutt out of here. Now! Didn't they teach that dog anything in obedience school?
Imagine your mom calls your cute little puppy a miserable mutt. So mean. Alright, so we're gonna reload now. And we'll just get scolded instead of the trouble meter going
Here,
up.
boy. You're part of the family, too.
Willie, I've told you 1,000 times not to feed that overgrown, mangy mutt at the table. It's not good for him.
Sure it is, Mom. It doesn't have any sugar.
It's only 2 calories.
You said so yourself.
So it's gotta be good for you. It'll cause you cancer, but
Willie,
you won't gain any
get that
weight.
miserable mutt out of here. Now! Didn't they teach that dog anything in obedience school?
So yeah, she's still pissed off, except in this scenario, you don't have your trouble meter go up. So it's at this point where I think we're gonna go and go into the kitchen, and then maybe go upstairs. And if I remember correctly, what I think we're supposed to do... Oh, this is the cutscene part. I think we're supposed to try to get the Nintari key back now.
I'll tell you, babe, we've got something in the palm of our hand.
Palm of our hand.
With my boys out on strike, the world's our oyster. Gonna make some folks mad, though.
What do you think Louis Stool's from?
Don't worry.
Chicago?
I've taken care
or
of
Philly?
that. I placed an ad for a new spokesman for Toot Sweet.
Could be either. I mean, he's from Frumpton. So curious where they're basing it off of.
So, all we have to do now is wait for some...
I'm gonna say Philly.
...sap we can use as a fall guy to knock on our door.
Yeah, she's absolutely brutal. Ha 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 ha. Maniacal laugh.
I'll have to be a real doofus.
Maniacal laugh.
Don't worry. It won't be long now, sweet cheeks. You and I are gonna own Frumpton.
Sweet cheeks.
I feel so relaxed. This hot tub works great.
Of course it does. You installed it yourself.
So yeah, I guess it pays to have a plumber for a husband. Alright, so here we go. I think we're gonna go over here. I also remember there being a scene where you can get some money from your dad. That's important later. So I think we should try to do that. I think he's in the living room. Yeah, we probably should have gone the other way. Because all of this, every time you move from one scene to another, it adds time. Yeah! Yeah, Zed is dead, you're absolutely right. That was budget Hugh Hefner. Aw, he looks sad. I feel bad. Let's go help Dad.
I want you to go mow the lawn now, son. I'll even throw in a couple of bucks for you.
What a great dad. Oh, right.
Oh, all right. Ah, man, rubble.
Nom, 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 nom. I don't know. It's not that bad. I wasn't a fan of mowing the lawns, not because of the physical labor, just because allergies, but it's not that bad mowing the lawn, even as a kid. Alright, so we mowed the lawn for Dad. Now we'll go get some money. Give me the money. Money, money, money. That's right, Zed is dead. He can buy his own game. Well, wait a minute, did Dad give me the money? He did. How much did he give me? Let's see.
Money!
Money! They don't tell you how much, though. Alright, well, I guess that doesn't matter. We know we have money now. So the next thing we have to buy will be okay. Alright, so I think now we gotta go and try to get that Nintari key back that Dad gave to Tiffany. So, for those of you that have been on the stream now for a little bit, you noticed earlier that I grabbed the diary from Tiffany's room.
Mom, I need you. I'm in the tub and I'm out of conditioner. Willy, take your sister a bottle of conditioner.
Do I have to?
Just do it. I'm busy.
We'll be more than happy to do that, Mom. Because we got a plan. Oh yeah, we got a plan. So, there's several ways that you can get this key back. One of them involves your frog Horny. And the other one involves the diary. both are fun. I like the diary. It's, you know, something I would probably do if I was gonna try to do that, which I wouldn't do. But if I was, I would absolutely hold the diary hostage, as opposed to, like, sicking a frog on her while she's in the bath. Both scenes are equally funny. I think I'm gonna save here. Maybe I can show you guys both. I can't remember if it will allow me to do either or once you have the diary, but we'll try both. Let's do the frog first. So I think we have to try to talk to her first.
What are you doing in here, butthead?
Mom told me to get you some conditioner, moose lips.
So, I think we can go... Yeah, here we go. Here's the conditioner. So, you can say two things. You could say, here's your conditioner. Your hair has such body, sheen, a certain radiance. Now, can I have the key, please? Or, here's your lousy conditioner. Give me the key. Spoiler alert, it doesn't matter what you say. So we'll say the first one.
Here's your conditioner. Your hair has such body, sheen, a certain radiance. Now can I have the key, please?
Not in a million years, turkey face.
Turkey face. OMG.
My big sister. Buddy. Pal. I'm begging you.
Drop dead.
Ooh. He just told him to drop dead. Oh. She sure showed him, man. Kicked him right out of there. Literally kicked him right out of there. Knocked him right on his ass. Well, guess what? We don't rattle. Right? We don't rattle. Alright, so we're back in here again. Get a little save. So this time we're just going to try to take the key.
Not so fast, bucko!
That didn't work.
That'll teach you, you low-life pond scum. Don't you ever pull anything like that again. Now get out of here.
That's exactly right, Zed is dead. Last time I've ever gotten her conditioner. What a jerk. Never getting you conditioner again, you little jerk. Like the scene in Home Alone. Look what you did, you little jerk. Don't worry, we're persistent. Alright, so this time we're gonna try to do the frog. We're gonna see if this works. So we'll take the frog out of the backpack and see if it works.
Get that thing out of here! Oh, gross! Yuck!
Out comes the frog! Bloop! Oh, she can't come out. So, let's grab that key. Yeah, the hitbox detection's kind of a pain in the ass in this game. Here we go.
Horny! Jump her if she moves a finger.
You won't get away with this, punk.
That's what she thinks.
I already have.
And out we go. So that's one way you can get it. But like I said, I like the other way better. So now, we're gonna do the diary swap. I think this is way funner. I just said funner. That's a word, right? Funner? It's proper English.
And I got a deal for you.
Wheelin' and dealin'.
I just needed the conditioner. Would you please leave now? Don't you have any respect for my privacy?
Sure. That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here. Oh, that's awesome.
What do you mean? What are you doing with my diary?
Let me read you one of my favorite parts.
Don't you dare.
May 12th. Cliff is so tender and loving, and his pants are so tight.
Where did you get that? It's mine. Give it back.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. Your diary with an Atari key. Or okay, here's your stupid diary. Yeah, right. We're making a deal. Let's make a deal.
I'll make you a deal. Your diary with an Atari key.
Ooh, glitchy.
Stop it, dork.
May 15th. We kissed so long, I thought I was gonna get lockjaw.
Okay, it's a deal. But if you ever take my diary again, I'll kill you!
For sure. So, we will take the key. Or do I have to give her the diary first? I can't remember. Okay, we already gave her the diary. Alright, grab the key. I don't know if you guys notice, like, as I'm pressing the buttons, like, it's not, the stream's not lagging, that's the game. Wait a minute.
That'll teach you, you low-life pond scum. Don't you
Wait
ever
a
do anything like that
minute.
again. Now get out of here.
What, did I just make a mistake? Hold on a minute here. I did hand her diary back, right? Or did I do that in the wrong order? Uh-oh.
Willy keeps bothering me while I'm trying to take a bath.
Ooh.
Willy, quit bothering
I
your
think I
sister.
messed up. Let's go look at this again. Yeah, I messed up. I could have sworn you could do the diary swap. Alright, well guess what? Reload. Frog it is.
Get that thing out of here!
And we'll just kind of skip past this because we already saw this scene. Yeah, guys, I really thought, I feel like I made a mistake there. I thought you could swap the diary and get the key. She even said it was a deal. I wonder if the game was just glitched. There were a lot of bugs in this game, like I was telling you earlier. Pretty sure that should have worked. Well, that's okay. Because all we need is an Atari key, and it really doesn't matter how we get it. In we go.
Horny! Jump her if she moves a finger.
Well, that's the thing, G-Leve. I didn't. I had the key the first time with the frog part, and then I reloaded because I wanted to show you the diary swap. But after I told her we'd swap the diary, I tried to take the key off the table, and she stopped me. But it doesn't matter, because we got the key. You sure? Oh well, doesn't matter now. We got the key.
Mom, Willy keeps bothering me while I'm trying to take a bath. Willy, quit bothering your sister.
Not good. Think if I give her back the diary now, it'll come down? Just if I'm nice and give it to her? Let's go find out. I've never tried this before, actually. I've never tried using the frog and then just giving her the diary. I don't know what'll happen. Let's try it. That's why we're here. We're here to play the adventures of Willy Beamish. And if I can find something I never found before in over 25 years,
Feel right about taking it.
30 years, then we'll do it.
What?
can't believe it's been 30 years.
How did you get... Never mind, I don't want to know. Just don't ever do anything like this again or I'll string you up by your short hairs. Oh, I'm so scared.
I know you are, but what am I?
Just get out of here and quit bothering me, you little rodent.
Well, I'm a rodent now.
That's gratitude for you.
Get out!
I don't think that went according to plan at all. Now, do you think she's going to call Mom again and get me in more trouble, or do you think she's going to shut up? We're about to find out. Let's see what happens. Alright, good. Now let's...
Mom, Willy keeps bothering me while I'm trying to take a bath.
Wow, that's twice the meter goes up.
Willy, quit bothering your sister.
Ooh, now we're getting close to big trouble. But that's okay, because I think there's a scene coming up in here where we can help Brianna. And if I'm right, this will bring the trouble meter back down. She really is the worst, Ed is dead. She really is the worst. Yeah, see, look.
Help me, Willy! I've fallen and I can't get up!
I've fallen, I can't get up. Let's see, can you... like this?
Thanks, Willy.
Such a valley girl.
Yeah, well, don't think I like you all of a sudden. You're still a girl. I'm just trying to get our mom's good side.
Life Alert solves everything. Nah, but for Life Alert to work, don't you have to be like 60 years old or something? That's all the commercials. There was always, you know, older people. I don't think it works on 5-year-olds.
Willy, it's close to bedtime.
Because you got to figure, like, they'd have to know what to do. Or, and actually, no, the way it worked, actually, it would detect it, right? Well, now they have, you know, like, Apple Watches and whatnot, like, you just press the button a few times. But Life Alert, like, what did you have to do to get it to, like, call the police? Their emergency service, does anybody know? I don't think I ever knew anyone that had it. I think it was something like that. Alright, well, it sounds like it's bedtime for us, says Mom. Right? Yeah, it's 8:30. So, I guess it's time to go in the bed and sleep for the night. So in we go. Is that what you do? You just push the button on it? Good luck trying to explain that to a 5-year-old. Right? Alright. Yeah, Z is that. I think you and G Levy are right. I think that's how it worked. Bedtime!
Good night, buddy. See you in the morning. I wonder what Grandpa meant when he said something funny was going on in Frumpton.
Good night, Willy.
Good night, Willy.
Aha! First day of summer vacation. Time to boogie.
Time to boogie.
I wonder what Dana and Perry are up to. Think I'll stop by the tree fort and see what's going on.
It's an interesting design for the sink. Look at that. Is that like a vulture or something? Hey, My Little Pony. Or what are they called in this? Ponytails, I think. My Little Ponytails, or just Ponytails?
Morning, Dad. Hi, Brianna.
Ugh.
He needs a shave.
I'm hungry, Willy, and I want some too.
She's such a little brat. That's what I would say. What do I look like? A waiter? Get it yourself. No, I'm not going to say that. Sure, Brianna, what do you want? Honey roasted kooky clowns or fiber squares? I'm going to say that.
Sure, Brianna. What do you want? Honey roasted kooky clowns or fiber squares? Ooh, I want honey roasted cookie clowns. Lots of them.
So we're going to get her some honey roasted kooky clowns, which basically look like Cheerios, but with clowns. Or something.
Hey, boss, how about me? I'm hungry, too.
Alright, boy, I'll get you some food. You deserve food.
All right, boy.
You're such a good
I'll
boy.
get you some food.
I gotta say, this, that food looks kinda nasty. You know what it looks like? It looks like, oh god, what's the stuff, like... What's that really nasty kibble? Kibbles and Bits, yeah. It looks exactly like Kibbles and Bits.
Is that kitty show almost over? I want to watch Space Noise from Cybernet.
I don't know if anybody gives dogs Kibbles and Bits anymore.
But I want to watch Ponytails. What are you reading, Dad?
The want ad, son. I gotta find a job ASAP.
And yeah, gotta find a job.
See anything interesting?
Actually, there is one.
What do you think he sees? VP Public Relations, glib, handsome, mature, sweet talker, wanted for unlimited career growth, executive position, gigantic salary, yearly bonus, incredible benefits, including a dental plan. Ooh, dental plan. Gotta have the dental plan. Experience helpful, but not necessary. Must start immediately. 555 toot. 555 toot. So yeah, the whole like arc of this game is.
Sounds perfect, Dad. You gonna call him?
Is this horrible event that happens to Willy's dad, and he's got to find a job, and he's gonna end up getting mixed up with the people you saw in the cutscene the night before, and you know you'll see what happens. It's a cute little plot. I'm all about the story in video games.
Hello. I'm calling about an ad I saw in today's paper.
He's very optimistic.
No, you think you fit all the qualifications.
Well, I'm a glib, sweet talker, and I've worked in public relations.
But are you mature and handsome?
I'll let you be the judge of that. When can we meet?
Not so fast. You sound like a real mover and a shaker, Mr. What did you say your name was?
I love his expression.
Gordon Beamish.
It's like Casanova. I'm Gordon Beamish. At your service. Bond. James Bond.
I'd like to meet you, Mr. Beamish. How about first thing tomorrow morning?
I'll be there with bells on.
I'll be waiting for you. And Gordon, leave your bells at home.
Leave your bells at home.
I forgot to ask. To whom am I speaking?
Leona Humford, of course. I own the Toot Sweet Processing Center.
Toot Sweet? We use that stuff all the time.
All the time, man.
Doesn't everybody? I look forward to meeting you, Gordon.
Little does he know. Little does he know. Yeah, like I said, plot gets crazy as this game goes on. So much fun. Back to the balls. Back to the white cylinders, or whatever these things are.
All right, I've got an interview.
Oh my god. OMG.
Keep it down, Dad. I want to see this.
Another commercial. Ah, yes. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. $25,000! Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! He does not resemble Arnold Schwarzenegger at all. Just wait till later when you meet him. It's hilarious. Turbo Frog will pump you up! It's weird. All of a sudden, my D-pad stopped responding.
Wow! That's the answer! I'm gonna enter Horny and win the grand prize! Nintari Championships, here I come!
That Turbo Frog looked a lot bigger than your frog.
Oh yeah? All Horny needs is a little practice.
Hold it down, kids. I want to see this.
You can
Dude,
pour it.
sweet.
You can shake it. You can freeze it. You can bake it. Any way you use it. With Toot Sweet, you're sure to lose it. Thanks to recycled sludge, you won't be such a pudge. Go on, have that
What?
treat. It's okay. It's made with Toot Sweet.
What is a pudge? Is that even a word? Somebody look that up. Look up if pudge is a word. And while a pudge is loading here, just gonna swap out this controller. All of a sudden, the D-pad stopped responding. I have no idea why. Bear with me, my friends.
I can't believe it. I have an interview with Toot Sweet tomorrow.
Hey, Dad. Since you're in such a good mood, can I have my allowance?
Not so fast, pal. What do you think I am, made out of money? Money doesn't grow on trees, you know. You gotta earn it.
Aw, Dad! Give me a break.
You know, when I was a boy...
I've heard that story a million times.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Their own weight around here. Now go wash the Grange Rover.
Go wash the Grange Rover. Well, I guess we gotta do that, right? So we could either say, aw, come on, I gotta do all that hard work just for some crummy pocket change, or we can say, okay, I suppose you want a hot wax too. Zed is Dead says a pudge is a fat on a person's body. I stand corrected. Pudge is a word. That's... Have you ever called someone a pudge? Or anything a pudge for that matter?
Oh, come on! I gotta do all that hard work just for some crummy pocket change?
I did not mean to say that. Oh, damn.
Suit yourself, but no allowance until the job is done.
Yeah, I messed up. Wow. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure I needed to say yes to that to get enough money to buy a certain thing. And if you say no, I don't know if you can undo that. Let's see, can I still talk to him? Ooh, guys, we might have made a big mistake here. Yeah, I've heard pudgy, but never pudge. But I guess if pudgy's a word, then yeah, I guess the noun form of pudgy, I guess, would be pudge. Alright, guys, what we're going to try to do here, because I might have to reload this, is we're going to go back in here and then out again, and we're going to see if he'll still let me wash the car. If he doesn't, we're going to have to reload from the last save state, unfortunately. My apologies, I wasn't paying attention at all there. The 6-button Sega controller not responding anymore kind of threw me for a loop there. Alright, so we're going to try to go back around. Going to loop around and see what happens. Here's hoping. Here's hoping I didn't make a colossal mistake that will require a reload. Oh, gonna have to walk the dog first. Okay, Duffy, let's go.
Okay, Duffy, let's go!
Kinda curious what happened here with the 6 button. I'm gonna have to look at that later.
Kibbles and grits. Kibbles and grits. I'm gonna get me some
kibbles and grits. Alright, so we'll go back through here now. And we're gonna see if we can fix this. Damn, I can't believe I did that. Wasn't paying attention at all. I blame the dog. Duffy distracted me. Alright, here we go. Is he still here? Nope. We be resetting and reloading. So it's going to take a few minutes to get back to where we were, so we're going to have to skip past some stuff. Yep, we're back here, guys. We're back here. Yes, we are.
Get that thing!
Now, I feel like I'm actually doing a speed run, like constantly reloading and resetting and reset. Mash, mash, mash. Oh my. What would it be like trying to speed run a game like this? It like moves at such a leisurely pace. And like in this game, a mistake would be, geez, I didn't put the key in my backpack at a 2-degree angle. Like I messed up. I missed the hitbox.
Punk.
Boy, that's what I should do. I should speed run the Adventures of Willy Beamish. I'm sure someone else has already done it. Someone wants to go look that up on speedrun.com and see if someone has speedrun Adventures of Willy Beamish. There's got to be some games out there that are left that no one has speedrun.
Willy?
Yeah, I know. I know, Ma. It's not good. I know. Well, fine then. I'm not giving Tiff her diary back. Although, on the other hand, if we don't give it back, I don't know if something bad will happen later, so I think we have to give it back. Also, guys, I apologize, but anytime I want to now save or load something, I'm going to have to go up to the Genesis Mini because of the problem with the 6-button controller. I should have suspected something was going on with it yesterday because I was doing, when I was live streaming last night, I was trying to do the level select code in Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, the up, down, left, right, hold A, start, and it wasn't working. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't hold A and start down at the same time. So I switched to the 3-button controller, and it just worked.
I didn't feel right about taking it.
So I don't know if it's a software thing or if there's like something going wrong with that controller.
How did you get... Never mind, I don't want to...
Never had problems with it before.
Don't ever do anything like this again, I'll string you up. What?
Yeah.
Never mind, I don't want to know. Just don't ever do anything like this again, I'll string you up by your short hairs.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Trying to skip past it, but it's not letting me.
Just get out of here and quit bothering me, you little rodent.
That's gratitude for you.
Get out!
Alright, I think you have to be like twice to skip the dialogue scenes. Alright, so if we're paying attention here, we have to go in Brianna's room, we have to pick her up to drop the meter, then we go to bed,
Mom, Willy keeps
then we go downstairs,
I'm trying to take a bath.
and then we gotta say yes to Dad. Mash. Yeah, guys, I'm a little bummed out about the whole 6-button thing. I really like the 6-button controller. I hope it's not going bad. Might be. After the stream is over, I'll mess with it and we'll see. We'll see if we can resurrect Zophar's 6-button Sega Genesis controller.
Help me, Willy! I've fallen and I can't get up!
If not, it's lived a good life.
Thanks, Willy.
You're welcome, Brianna. Now give me that drop in temperature,
Well,
come on.
don't think I like you all of a sudden. You're still a girl. I'm just trying to get our moms.
There we go. Alright.
Willy, it's close to bedtime.
Close to bedtime, Willy. Willy's room, no sisters. Anything else in here I'm supposed to get? I got the flies, we played Nintendo. Yeah, I think that's everything, guys. Off to bed. And what we're going to do is, once we get back into the kitchen, and we're past all the dialogue scenes, and we do the chore for Dad, I'm going to save state there. That way we know we're current again.
Good night, buddy. See you in the morning.
I did mention this game does glitch,
I wonder what Grandpa
always
meant when
did.
he said something funny was going on in Frumpton.
but I never had that happen before with the controller, so we'll see. We'll see. Good night, Willy.
Good night, Willy.
Don't be such a pudge. Don't be such a pudge, Dad. Come on. Come on now.
First day of summer vacation. Time to boogie.
Time to boogie. I was kind of hoping we could get to the end of day 2 before I stop playing the game for the
Stop by
night.
the tree fort and see what's going on.
I don't know if we're going to, though. This kind of set us back a good 15 minutes right here. We're back where we were. We'll see. Some of the stuff that happens towards the end of day 2 is some of my favorite stuff in this game. It's the babysitter segment, G-Levy, which I will not spoil. Alright, so we're back down at the kitchen.
Morning, Dad. Hi, Brianna.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
I'm hungry, Willy, and I want some too.
Alright, I guess we want some honey-roasted kooky clowns. Like before.
Sure, Brianna. What do you want? Honey-roasted kooky clowns or fiber squares? Ooh, I want honey-roasted cookie clowns. Lots of them.
You are a brat. You are a massive brat, Brianna. You and your honey-roasted kooky clowns. You're a kooky clown. Alright, we're breaking out the cylinders for this one, guys. Yes, we are. What's up there, it's Alti? Am I saying your name right?
Hey, boss, how about me?
I am.
I'm hungry, too.
Alright, boy, I'll get you some food.
All right, boy. I'll get you some food.
All tea all the time. Nice. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, so we fed Duffy some of these kibbles and bits, so I'm happy with that.
Is that kiddie show almost over? I want to watch Space Noids from Cybernet. It's on next.
Space Noids from Cybernet.
But I want to watch Ponytails. What are you
It's
reading,
funny.
Dad?
Like the entire time you're sitting here, other than the cutscenes, all that's ever on that TV screen
I gotta find a job ASAP.
is that pony just running through the
See anything
fields.
interesting?
Actually, there is one.
And what's funny is I'm like so enthralled right now that I'm not even paying attention to the fact that we're not skipping any of the cutscenes. So we're back to the whole glib, handsome, mature, sweet talker, salary, bonus, dental plan. I just love how they highlight the dental plan. I mean, I guess if you're gonna be like a public relations person, you gotta have nice teeth. So I guess that'd make sense, right? That you would highlight that? Yeah. That'd make sense.
Sounds perfect, Dad. You gonna call him?
What have I got to lose?
Not very much. Except maybe your life.
Hello.
So-
I'm calling about an ad I saw in today's paper.
For the benefit of the people that jumped in, we'll watch the scene.
You think you fit all the qualifications?
Well, I'm a glib sweet talker, and I've worked in public relations.
But are you mature and handsome?
I'll
Cringe.
let you be the judge of that.
Cringe alert.
When can we meet?
Not so fast. You sound like a real mover and a shaker, Mr. What did you say your name was?
Beamish. Gordon Beamish. At your
Gordon
service.
Beamish. At your service.
Beamish has a nice ring to it. I'd like to meet you, Mr. Beamish. How about first thing tomorrow morning?
I'll be there with bells on.
Well, we all know that Leona Humford wants Gordon to leave his bells at home.
And Gordon, leave your bells at home.
I forgot to
bells
ask.
at home.
To whom am I speaking?
Leona Humford, of course. I own the Toot Sweet Processing Center.
Toot Sweet? We use that stuff all the time.
Doesn't everybody? I look forward to meeting you, Gordon.
She looks forward to meeting us. All in good time. Alright, so we're almost to the point that we were before I made the catastrophic mistake of not taking my dad's money. We're almost there. Still a little longer. One more clip here on the TV.
All right! I've got an interview! I've got an interview!
Can you keep it down, Dad?
Yeah, it's Alti. Actually, I think the voice acting is actually pretty good in this. There's some cringy jokes, but it definitely, like, you know, better than, say, Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil. If you ever played that game for the original PlayStation. Wait, don't open that door! He's our old pal, you know. Yes, Zed is dead. You absolutely can bring your whistles. Oh yeah. It's gold standard for sure. Alright, we're at the decision point, guys. This is that moment. I want my dad's money. You know what's funny about all this is...
That's the answer! I'm gonna enter Horny and win the grand prize!
We might have gone through...
Sorry, championships, here I come!
We might have gone through all this just now, and it might turn out that I didn't actually need the extra money. I'm just not sure, so... And since it didn't look like we could undo that choice, and the game does let you get through it and mess up, I wanted to be safe. This game's vindictive.
Hold it down, kids. I want to see this.
Oh, right. The stupid Toot Sweet commercial's next.
You can pour it. You can shake it. You can freeze it. You can bake it. Any way you use it. With Toot Sweet, you're sure to lose it. Thanks to recycled sludge, you won't be such a pudge. Go on, have that treat. It's okay. It's made with Toot Sweet.
So I just got the answer, by the way, guys. There is one person that has speedrun this game for Amiga. No one has ever speedrun this game for Sega CD. The category is empty. There are no runs.
I have an interview with Toot Sweet tomorrow.
Should I speedrun Willy Beamish? That's funny.
Can I have my allowance?
It's a free world record, right?
Not so fast, pal. What do you think I am, made out of money? Money doesn't grow on trees, you know? You gotta earn it.
I don't even have like a software for splits or a foot pedal or none of that stuff.
You know, when I was a
That's right. World record by default is the best world record.
That story a million times.
Everybody's gotta pull their own weight around here. Now go wash the Grange Rover.
Alright, we're gonna wash the Grange Rover, guys. Founder of Zophar's Domain and world record holder in Willy Beamish for Sega CD makes your bio that much more impressive. I know, right? I'll tell you what, if I was gonna do that, I don't know if this would be the attempt that I want up there as the default one. Although, like you said, a default world record's the best world record. Would they accept one that doesn't have anything but a video in it? Like,
Okay. I suppose you want a hot wax, too.
like, do I have to have splits up there and timers?
Just a wash. That's all.
I don't know the rules. I just watch I watch everybody else. It's much better at every other game than me do it. Timers aren't required. Huh. Hey, the Cyrezio, how you doing? Thanks for coming by, man.
This is not how I imagined myself spending the summer.
Okay. Yes. Like I was saying last night, the Cyrezio, this is indeed Sega month. No problem, thank you for dropping by. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, maybe, it's not going to be tonight, because I definitely am not sitting through this tonight to try to do a run, but maybe I will, because I know how to beat this game. It's all come back to me as we're talking about it. Like, I remember literally almost everything now, it's pretty funny. I started out this game saying I didn't remember anything, and then I just started remembering everything. It's like muscle memory. I'm going to save state real quick. There we go. I just don't want to be in a situation where the game crashes again like earlier and we have to go through all that stuff all over again. Alright, so let us go and see what we can see. Yeah, right. You would have to pay me to try to speedrun Home Alone for the Nintendo. Nah, you don't have to pay me. Actually, that'd probably be pretty funny. I'll happily play any game badly. You can watch me die over and over and over. That I'm good at. I'm good at sucking at games. Alright, so I think what we're supposed to do now, if I remember this right, is I think we're supposed to go to the treehouse. So let's see. I think that's Cliff's house. That's your sister's boyfriend. That's East Frumpton. And that's the treehouse. Yeah, I think we're supposed to go to the treehouse first. So we're going to go there. That's what I think. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You pull off a pretty easy glitch and sit there until the 20-minute timer ends. Huh.
Hey, what's going on?
I'll have to watch a video of that, it's all tea. It's all tea.
Hey, Willy, where you been?
Hi, Willy. By the way, Willy, I brought your comic book back. It's over there on the shelf.
So this is another one of those points where like the game can be mean to you, and it could let you get past a point where you can't return. So like you have to take this comic book or you will not make it past a segment that comes up later this day. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game. And then like when you really played this for the Sega CD, not using like a Genesis Mini emulator like I'm doing, every time you wanted to save, you had to click on the save button, and then you had to wait like you hear how that was lagged? On the real Sega CD, that would take like 2 minutes to save. Every time you wanted to save the game, you had to do that. It was ridiculous. I also think we're supposed to, at some point, yeah, we're supposed to look at the frog. Start by talking to Hurry, I think it is.
Got a can of slam dunk for me?
Just ran out, man.
Hey, what's that?
I named her Gigi. What do you think
Gigi.
in heaven or what?
Oh, someone's got eyes for someone. It's Frog Love. Oh, jeez. This game just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Telling you. My streams are going to be like filled with the most ridiculous, obscure, weirdest crap.
She's cute. Almost as cute as you, Dana.
That's what we do here. That's what we do in Zophar's realm.
I think he's in love.
I think he's in lust.
Amphibian
I'm
romance.
gonna enter Horny in the
Good old
annual
AR.
Frog Jump. You can enter Gigi too, Dana.
Are you crazy? Gigi's a shelf frog.
My man, same. Remember when I was a kid? When I was a kid, like I purposely, whatever everybody else liked, I would like the opposite. Like
Gigi doesn't need to prove anything.
everyone else, like
Boys ever think about
it was like,
winning?
are you a Coke or a Pepsi guy? And I was like, I like root beer. Yes, they absolutely named the frog Horny, and just so you know, there are lots of like parts of the game and scenes where like they use the fact that the frog is named Horny for jokes that just went phew when I was a kid. Absolutely by design. All right, so there's a couple things we can say here. We could either say, you're right, winning isn't everything. Besides, the frog jump isn't for any run-of-the-mill wimpy girl frog. Frog's got to have guts and determination if he's going to win $25,000 in a trophy. Or Barks, yes, G Levy, only Barks. It's the only root beer that has caffeine in it. Dr. Pepper wasn't bad, Dark Max. I was a fan of that too. Or we could say, aw, come on, Dana. It'll be a lot of fun. Without Gigi, Horny just doesn't seem motivated enough. I don't think it matters what you say. So, I'm probably gonna say one, but if I remember, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, we're gonna say the first one. Because it don't matter.
You're right. Winning isn't everything. Besides, the frog jump isn't for any run-of-the-mill wimpy girl frog. A frog's gotta have guts and determination if he's gonna win $25,000 and a trophy.
25,000 smackaroos.
Who
Yeah,
are
we
you
did.
calling wimpy? Gigi can jump with the best of them.
I don't know, Dana. I heard Turbo Frog has won so many times, he's gonna be on the cover of Turbo Illustrated.
I love the part of the game that's coming up after this, the pizza place. Do you remember that, G Levy?
Big deal. My Gigi is poetry in motion. She's got it all. Brains, brawn, and beauty. I bet she could even beat Horny.
Zed is dead. Not quite that contrarian.
Nothing like a real competition to get my juices flowing.
But I did have a Sega Saturn.
Gigi doesn't need to prove anything to you boys. I'm not gonna sell out and put her in a dumb old contest.
Fine, if that's how you feel. But I'm sure Horny will do a lot better if Gigi's in the contest.
Yeah, he literally says both things in the course of the conversation.
But that's how I feel.
Yeah, Dark Mex.
Sports fans, I'm kinda hungry. Wanna go over to the Slice of Life and get a pizza? I got a free coupon.
So, Dark Mex, that's true. In fact, I don't think there's any root beer besides Barks with caffeine. I think Barks is the only one. Like, and they're owned by Coca-Cola. They deliberately added it in. And yes, G Levy, I thought the Sega Saturn was friggin' awesome. Alright, since we're coming up to a part where you can make some mistakes, I'm just going to save real quick here. And again, apologies that I have to keep getting up. For those of you that joined the stream a little later today, my 6-button controller stopped responding in the middle of playing the game. I don't know why, so I'm now using El Original here. And that's okay, because this game wasn't designed for the 6-button controller anyway. There's like exactly 3 games that are, you know, designed to work with it. It was the Mortal Kombat Series 1 and 2, and then Street Fighter 2. There's probably a couple others. Okay, so yes, I also liked Virtual Highlight. But then, like, years later, I watched, like, the Angry Video Game Nerd and Pro Jared, like, poke fun at Virtual Highlight and the whole Highlight series, really. And I realized, like, wow, game really wasn't good at all. We're just looking at it through rose-tinted glasses, you know? So. But yeah. I did like it at the time. We'll see if I can dig out the Saturn. Maybe play some Saturn games one of these days. That'll take a little bit of work, though. They don't run very well on emulators.
Get your souvenir snapshot. Treasure the moment. Only $1. Hey,
Yeah,
how about a romantic picture of you and the little lady?
I still have D somewhere, actually, G Levy.
Think of it. The three of us immortalized forever. Anyone have $1?
I'm tapped out.
He's all tapped out. So, I'm gonna say, you can just say, what do we look like, tourists? We don't go for that sentimental crap. Or, we could say, I do, here, mister. Which is what we're gonna say. This is one of those things you have to buy if you want to win the game.
Here, mister.
I got a Saturn with an action replay with memory expansion to play X-Men or Street Fighter. Good game.
I think you're gonna like this one.
Good choice. I liked the, yeah. So the tag function work, I know what you mean.
Young fella. Something for your scrapbook. Thanks, kids.
I like the role-playing games on the Saturn. There was quite a few. There was Shining the Holy Ark, which continued the Shining in the Darkness series, if you're familiar with that game, from the Sega Genesis dungeon crawler. So there was that one. There was, I want to say, was it Arcus Odyssey? I think it was called. It was really good. There was a bunch of good titles.
Whoa! I don't remember this stuff being so spicy.
Alright, so
Sure does have a kick to it. The speaker goes well with Slam Dunk Cola, though.
at the beginning of the game, if I had done the bathroom
Maybe
scene...
we should have stuck with the basic pepperoni instead of the anchovy olive surprise.
So not true, G Levy. Shining Force 3 did come out in the US, but there was only like...
free coupons.
There was only like 10,000 copies of it, and unfortunately, it was at the end of the Saturn's life cycle in the States.
Man, am I
That's why we never owned it.
I feel like I'm gonna explode.
Yeah, Guardian Heroes I never played. Stinky! Someone made a stinky!
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
Oh, the quote of the game is coming up here. Here it comes.
He who smelt it, dealt it.
I used to use that line. I'm such a nerd.
Hey, you!
He who smelt it, dealt it.
Oh, gross! I think it was that guy over there.
So, this right here is Spider. This is the bully from school. And we didn't get to do that scene because I wasn't fast enough, so we missed it all. But now he's back for revenge.
You ruined my lunch, creep.
But it never happened in this run of the game, so...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's ridiculously expensive.
Don't you know breaking wind is bad table manners? Scuzzballs like you deserve to be punished.
That's right, Dark Mex. He who denied it supplied it.
Not so fast, fart face.
Alright, so we can say, let me go, I'm warning you, or stand back, Spider, I'm gonna blow. I kind of want you to see what happens on the second one, because it is a death scene. So I'm gonna get up one more time, save state here, and I'm gonna show you both. Alright, so, this is what happens if you choose stand back, Spider, I'm gonna blow.
Stand back, Spider. I'm gonna blow.
Oh, totally disgusting. Yeah, just for that.
Look, he turns him into a basketball. And dead. You articulated it, particulated it.
Here's my diagnosis, nurse. First of all, there's a nasty dog leg. Then there's this aggravating slice. What a handicap! What am I going to do about the pus?
Doctor, what on earth are you talking about?
My golf game!
My golf game. What a great doctor. What is it? It's like Dr. Dunch. You guys hear about him from, I think he's from Texas. One of the worst doctors that ever lived. Maimed all kinds of patients. It's like that. Alright. So instead, we're going to choose Let Me Go. I'm warning ya.
Let me go! I'm warning ya!
I'm warning you, Spider.
Get out of my face!
Walls are still a little tacky, so don't touch anything, Sonny. And don't use the last stall over there. Had to pour the turpentine down the toilet.
Turpentine down the toilet.
Shouldn't you put up a wet paint sign?
Ran out of them on my last job. No smoking is all I got left. Same difference.
Alright, so if I remember correctly, you gotta take the no turpentine sign, and you gotta throw it in the trash. I think you gotta be kind of fast here. If you don't do this, then what you have to do to stop this next part won't happen. Alright, so if I remember, I think what you're supposed to do now is let him come in or try to leave. So let's look around first.
For the claustrophobic, Slice of Life offers an open-air toilet.
An open-air toilet.
The sign
How
reads,
nice.
Warning, danger, backed up toilet. Proceed at your own risk.
Yeah. Can we wash our hands? Nope. Alright, let's try to go out. Turlets and burlers, plus that one boiling turlet.
Nice going, butthead. You stunk up the whole joint. Now I'm gonna rearrange your face.
Gonna rearrange my face, that don't sound
Sorry,
fun.
man. It just sort of happened. It was an accident.
You're an accident waiting to happen if you don't give me something out of your backpack.
Alright, so we're not gonna say forget it, Bozo. We're gonna say let's see what I have in
Let's see
here.
what I have in here.
Scruffy the janitor. Alright, so we have to give him Biffo Man. You could have given him the Game Buddy in the bathroom scene that we missed in the school, but that won't work here anymore. So we gotta give him the comic.
Biffo Man! My favorite!
I recommend the last stall. It has the best lighting.
That's the best lighting. Speaking of the best lighting, apologies for the lighting today. Definitely forgot to kill the light on this side of the room, so sorry about the shadow on my face for the last 2.5 hours for those of you that have been tolerating it.
Forget the pizza. We've got to get out of here or I'm finished.
So, basically what's going to happen now is since Spider is a smoker and he doesn't know that there's turpentine poured down the toilet, which is highly flammable, they're running the hell out of the slice of life pizza joint because as soon as Spider starts smoking, you can figure out what's going to happen. Don't worry, they show it. Not smart. Coming up, one of the best scenes of the game. Kaboom. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Peace out. Well, that was fun. Not so much fun for Spider.
What was that all about?
That's right, R.I.P. Rip
Let's just
Spider.
say I have a hunch Spider's gonna
Rest
give up
in
smoking
peace.
in the near future. Well, guys, that was some pizza.
Yeah, it was some
Sure
pizza.
was. I really enjoyed it. Are you gonna come down and watch the frog jump, Perry?
I wouldn't miss it, but you need to make sure you head down to West Frumpton tomorrow and fill out an entry blank for the contest at Toot Sweet Pavilion.
I heard the ferry will be running again by then. Why isn't it running now?
My dad said that Gus ran the USS Dumpling aground on a sandbar again.
I think Gus is kind of weird. Once he told me that he was wounded in the war, and they had to put a metal plate in his head.
That doesn't sound like much fun.
I bet he has a heck of a time with the metal detectors at the airport.
Oh, he's not so bad. I even trade baseball cards with him, sometimes.
Just the same, I'm glad he's not piloting oil tankers in Alaska for a multinational petroleum company.
Nah.
You're probably right.
Alright, so let's talk to Perry one more time here.
Hey, how about we all go to the park and let the frogs practice jumping?
Okay, Willie, that sounds like a great idea.
And we'll give it a real save. Just in case. Yeah, G. Levy, there's actually a scene that we can't do now that I forgot about. There was another purpose to Tiff's diary, and that was you can trade it with Perry for a baseball card, which you can do something with later. But I forgot. So there are still a lot of things I forget about this game. That's okay, though. Cylinders. Alright, so...
We just have to figure out a way to beat Turbo Frog's record 25-footer.
Alright, so we're gonna go get horny here. Oh, we're gonna go get horny. They definitely, when they designed this frog, they knew that was gonna happen. So if you do that, he'll go 15 feet. He normally only goes 5 feet.
Not bad, but it won't beat Turbo Frog.
He goes more than 5 feet here because of Gigi.
Horny never jumped that far before.
So you get it like the presence of the
Gigi's
female
never been around
frog
before either.
is motivating Horny, but it's not motivating him enough. And there's various things you can do here. So like one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to this dude here to buy a soda.
Hey, okay! What'll it be? I've got Slam Dunk for $1.
So we'll give him $1 for Slam Dunk Cola. Now, I don't think you actually have to do this, but I'm gonna do it because if you give
A bottle of that stuff?
Horny the soda, it does actually do something. Doesn't really affect the game, but it's fun to do. Oh, so nice of him. So green. Green like a frog. So we'll go in here and we'll grab the Slam Dunk Cola. And we'll give it to Horny. By the way, never actually give a frog a carbonated soda. Actually, don't really give a frog anything. You shouldn't really be messing with frogs. And definitely don't lick a frog. Or toad. Bad things happen. I don't know that from experience, I promise. Whoa, 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 whoa! In the fountain.
Wow, that was amazing.
What's in this stuff? I hope it's nothing toxic.
Whoa. We glitched the game. Where did the soundtrack go? See, this is what I was talking about, guys, earlier when I said that this game glitches. Like, it does weird stuff like this. The programming's very buggy in this game. All right, well, I think the next thing to do is talk to your friend here.
I think Horny's got eyes for Gigi.
There's one other thing that I should point out here, and that is you can also give Horny the flies. This is an important plot point later, by the way. If you do that, watch the effect. And then we're going to leave out of here because I want to try to get the soundtrack back. I have no idea what happened. This game is so buggy.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. Yummy, yummy. So you see, he just falls asleep. That knowledge will help later, I promise.
Wake up, Horny!
Wake up, Horny.
Nothing like taking a nap after a big meal.
Wow, this really changes the way the
Frog
game
shouldn't
feels,
jump on a full stomach.
having no soundtrack. I guess this is what your VOD would sound like if you get DMCA'd.
See you guys later.
See you, Willy.
It's true, guys. The game knows. The game knows.
Okay, Tiff. Now push in the clutch and start the motor.
Well, fortunately, we got the soundtrack
What's
back.
clutch?
The pedal on the floor to your left.
Oh my! What's this thingy bob?
That's the gear shift. Okay, Tiff. Now ease her into reverse.
Probably wasn't supposed to happen. Look at that. It's like somebody driving in Philly. Nah, it's me trying to drive in New York.
Stop!
Oh boy. Nice driving, sis. Alright, so we're going to try to go to East Frumpton. There's a couple things we got to do here before we get ready to go home for the day. A couple important things. Once again, if you don't do them, the game will not the game will let you proceed until you can't proceed anymore, and you'll get stuck, and there's nothing you can do about it. Game's really, really mean like that. It's vindictive. You don't really see games like programmed like that anymore. Like, they don't really let you make those kind of mistakes nowadays. Alright, so this is the fountain. There's something in there we need.
To fountain.
But there's a cop right there. So the trick here is you can't get greedy. You're allowed to steal 1 coin out of this. If you try to steal 2, you will die. You will lose. He will arrest your ass. So we'll take 1. So look, he's looking right at you. He doesn't say anything the first time, though. So I do want to show you what happens when you die. So let me save here. Alright. Here's what happens if you take the second one. I love the music.
Freeze, punk. I thought I'd overlook it the first time, but repeat offenders go to jail in this town.
And it's funny because, like, depending on the day you do this, you get a different cop. Like, I think if you do this on day 3, you get like a dude that's like he's got like a Scottish accent. But anyways, that's the end if you do that. So this time we will proceed as normal. Alright, so now the next part is over here. So it's important that we get a t-shirt now from the t-shirt vendor. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I think we're supposed to talk to her, buy the shirt, and have her change the photo into the shirt, like do a photo shirt.
I have them on special this week, only $5. They're all cotton. If you have a picture, it would only take a second to transfer it to a shirt. They make a great gift, and the colors are so lifelike. It won't bleed, run, shrink, or fade, and you can wash it 1,000 times.
Sure. Can you turn this picture into a t-shirt?
Sure. Can you turn this picture into a t-shirt?
Oh, she can. She can. Take a gander at it.
Photograph. It's a photo of Dana,
Glitch.
Willie, and Perry. They're so cute.
And this game is so glitched.
Photograph. It's a photo of Dana, Willie, and
Yeah, we know, we know. You have to press C to get out of the magnifying glass, and then B to actually take the photo, but it lags. That's how it always was. And it's actually worse on the real Sega CD because of the accessing of the drive.
Here you go. Came out perfect. Want 3 more? I'll give you another 10% off. 6 more, 15% off. Buy a dozen and I'll take 20%. Want a gross? I'll save you even more.
Alright, so let's make sure we have what we came for. Yep, there it is. So if you don't do this, like if you don't get this, you will never be able to win the Atari Championship. And you won't get the right ending.
100% natural fibers. You can wash it 1,000 times.
So it's very important that you do that. Now the other thing that we need to get is the lottery ticket. Also extremely important later on. And if you don't do this, now this you can do at any point, but again, if you don't do this, you'll get to a point in the game where you can't figure out what you're supposed to do.
Maybe there's some money in the coin slot.
So this was the famous type of point and click game where like you got to get this item and then try all your items in different scenarios. And you just end up in a situation where you just keep clicking on things until something happens. So like up until this point, guys, most of what you've seen has been pretty straightforward. Yeah, the frog in the tub was probably the first example of like how would you know to do that. But you can also do the diary swap. I just still not sure why that didn't work earlier. Alright, so we got the lottery ticket. Let's make sure it's in there. Take a look at it. And then we'll get ready to head back.
Lottery ticket. 6, 7, 13, 26, 31. Bonus number 49.
Okay, So now we're going to go back to the treehouse, guys, and I think we're going to give Dana the t-shirt. And then we're going to do what's one of my favorite sequences of this game coming up on the night of 2. Once we're done that, that's probably going to be the stopping point for the day for us. I think that'll bring us to a little past midnight Eastern Standard Time. So, let's get going. This becomes important later, the Humford Mansion.
There are only 2 ways to get to Humford Mansion, via a private road or by water. Neither of these options appear to be open to you at the moment.
Only at the moment, guys. Only at the moment. Alright, and so treehouse first. Talk to Dana here, and then we'll give her the shirt.
Hey, how about we all go to the park and let the frogs practice?
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that.
Okay, that sounds super.
Does not sound super. Let's see if the game will still let me give her the shirt without having to go to the park again. I forgot every time you talk to them now from this point they want to go to the park. And it does nothing to advance the game. Oh good, it's letting me give it to her.
It's the 3 of us. 3 best friends. You can wash it 1,000 times.
3 best friends.
Oh, Willy, it's beautiful. I'll wear it for the rest of my life.
Friendship is more important than winning a dumb old frog jump contest. Well, I better get moving.
Willy, wait. I'm going to the frog jump with you on Monday. Best friends gotta stick together.
That's right,
She
best
will show 'em what
friends
she can do.
gotta stick together. Alright, so now at this point, I think it's still gonna force us to go to the park, but we can just exit out of the park and then go home. And then we get ready for the awesome babysitter segment. G. Levy, you remember that, right? So, let's see. I can't exit
We just have
yet.
to figure out a way to beat Turbo Frog's record 25-footer.
Alright, we should be able to exit now.
See you guys later.
Good. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. In we go. In we go. Alright, so at this point, yeah, it's 3:02. We should play some Nintari because we have the key. So we should go and unlock it now. Yeah, every night, like, the music changes in your house. Definitely spent a lot of time on the soundtrack and voice acting. It's a shame they don't really make point-and-click games like this anymore, that much. Like, you see them for, like, the phone or whatnot, like Android or iOS, but that's about it. He's picking his nose. Oh, Willy. Willy, 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 Willy. So we'll unlock the Nantari here. Now this does mean we have to play at least one game of Space Noids again, or whatever it's called. Super Space Canoidrix. Bow bow. So back to Super Space Canoidrix again. See how far we can get here. For those of you just joining, thanks for joining me. We're playing Adventures of Willy Beamish right now. This is one of the games within a game that you're seeing, Super Space Canoidrix. This is not representative of the game. It's way different. Ooh, got the spread. That's not bad. Oh, now we're getting really fancy. Really fancy. Alright, so I think, what did we get to? Level 3, I think? The last time? I don't think we've gotten past that. $11,400. Was that what I got, the high score on the second playthrough? Alright, let's see what we can do. See what happens here. That sucks. That was not what I meant to do. Yeah, look. It's only a matter of time now, guys. It does not look like we'll be beating the high score. Oh, we're level 3 now. Oh, we might be able to break out of this. Damn. Not quite enough. 12,714. Oh well. That's okay. Bum, 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 bum. Such dramatic music. So dramatic. Press A to quit. Alright. So this will definitely be the last part of the night. The babysitter sequence.
Yeah! I just know I can win the championships now!
Give it a quick little save. And hopefully when we stream again, probably tomorrow, I won't have to keep getting up to do this. I'll have figured out what is wrong with my 6-button controller. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we're going to go downstairs to the foyer. And then we'll get ready for the Babysitter from Hell segment. Alright. Time to pass the time. Time to pass the time. That's basically everything that we can do on day 2 here, so it is time to Get down and dirty here. Other thing too is you can never tell if you're hitting the button. There we go. See, in the PC version, when you click down on those yellow buttons, it pops. Like, you can see you're pressing it. On the Sega CD, no telling. Maybe you're hitting it, maybe you're not. Doesn't make a sound effect, it doesn't make anything. The save button, at least, will make a sound effect after like 10 seconds. Later. Play with the balls. It's like a slinky. Alright, here we go.
I'm glad you're home, Willy. This is Alicia, your new babysitter.
Sup, Alicia?
Be good, kids, and do what Alicia tells you. And Willy, after you've had dinner, vacuum the living room. Duffy is shedding something awful.
That's an important plot point right there.
But Mom, we don't need a sitter. I'm old enough to take care of Brianna.
Gee, Levy, I know you remember this now, right? God, this was like... I raged so hard at this part of the game.
And you'd better do everything she tells you.
Back in '92.
Come on, Mom. We're gonna be late for the barbecue.
Because the game, as you see, the game's glitchy, the game lags and all that stuff. This is the first part of the game where you have to actually have like fast reflexes, and you have to click things in a very particular order, in a particular area. And the game is so mean, like it's not forgiving at all. If you mess up, you just, you're just dead.
Yeah, sure we are.
Yeah, sure we are.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Don't be such a dick in the mud.
Don't be such a weirdo.
You know, she's like Stan's sister from South Park. That's who she reminds me of. What was her name? I don't remember it. Who remembers her name? Whatever Stan's sister's name in South Park is, that's who Alicia's like.
Dinner almost ready?
You bet it is.
What are we having?
What are we having?
Macaroni and cheese, Alicia style.
It smells so good.
Okay, we're ready. Into the dining room, kids. Dinner is served.
I don't think it was Susie. Alright, this is going to be a good save point. Because it is very possible that I will die not on purpose at this part coming up. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Now, with my luck, like right in the middle of this segment that requires concentration,
What's for dinner?
something will... That's it! Shut up, turd! Shut up, turd! Shelly. Yeah, Shelly. Thank you, Arcmex. Stan, you're such a turd! I can't do the impression at all.
Anything else for dinner?
You're not using your imagination. Let me help you.
Alright. See if we can do this. This part is annoying. Like, and I haven't tried to do this in years, like I said.
Look, my fork! It's moving across the plate by itself!
Ew. In the PC version, you can clearly see that they're worms. But in the Sega CD version, because just it's so slow, they don't do a good job of animating that part. Alright, if you think it's getting weird, it gets weirder, I promise. And she turns into a bat. Alright, here we go. This part absolutely sucks. It's fun to watch, less fun to play.
Maybe Mom should have checked your references. This must be the babysitter from hell!
It's the babysitter from hell! No one ever sees that coming. Like, the whole game just changes in a second. Alright, so, in the super lagged, buggy game, you have to be crazy fast now. There's a very high likelihood of me dying here, by the way. Remember that vacuum, by the way. That's important. And if I do anything out of order, it's over. You're basically on a timer. If too much time passes, the vampire bat babysitter from hell will kill you. Look, I told you that was gonna happen.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Lick Arcade, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, man. Irate Mexican, thank you so much for the follow. So I was making a joke earlier about this part, that something was gonna go wrong.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Really, really appreciate the follow, Inubito. Thank you so much. Lick Arcade, what game were you guys playing tonight? Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Alright, hold on. It's like right here. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yeah, Inubito, I was just talking about that. And, like, this is, like, this part requires, like, such precise timing compared to the rest of the game. Alright, now I gotta, like, exit, right? This buys you time. So, alright, I think I gotta go to Brianna's room now to get the mouse, I think. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Visage, that sounds cool. Is that console Lick Arcade or is that PC game? Alright, so we gotta take the mouse from Mr. Snickers. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, get out of here now. Yeah, this is so much fun, Lick Arcade. So much fun. Just maybe not this one part. Alright, we gotta run. Run. Come on. No! It's not what I wanted to do! Shit. Pardon my French. Alright, so you see what I'm talking about? Yep. Alright, so we gotta go down here. Yeah, PT was awesome. I still have it on my PS4. I really wish they had turned that into the Silent Hills game they were supposed to make. But yeah, survival horror games are really fun. Going all the way back to the Resident Evil series. Gotta think about that, like, arcade. I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't get the name off the top of my head here. Alright, so we gotta get behind the couch.
Great! Now what am I gonna do?
I think I will. Alright, so now you can't vacuum it up without the mouse, because otherwise you're just kind of flailing in the air. So you gotta put the mouse on the table to distract the babysitter from hell. Alright, and now I just gotta try to get this right. Come on. Aw, man. You gotta be in, like, the very perfect spot. I lost. It's over. That sucks. Literally. See what I'm talking about? You've got to be precise. And I don't remember exactly where that has to be positioned. Rest in peace. So much pressure. Ever see Ace Ventura? What do you know about pressure? Alright, reload. Fortunately, we have the power of save states. Power of save states. Gonna give us another shot. I have to figure out exactly where that hitbox has to go, though. Like, where do you position it? So in Yubito, I'm playing this on a Genesis Mini, and it's actually running RetroArch. I gotta figure out where to position.
I hope it isn't the same thing I had for lunch.
Good.
It's just macaroni and cheese. Big deal! Can't babysitters make anything else for dinner?
You're not using your imagination. Let me help you.
Look, my fork! It's moving across the plate by itself!
Ew, worms. He really is a little shit. Very Lost Boys. Yes, it really is. Alright, gonna do this again. That's a shame, that was literally the last step to beat this sequence, guys. Was that stupid vacuum cleaner. That's the hardest part.
You're all mine now.
Maybe Mom should have checked your references! This must be the babysitter from hell!
I'm trying to beat this from that last point, because in the real game, like if I was playing this on a Sega CD without the benefit of an emulator, you could save where I saved. It just takes a while to save in this game. But like, you can't save in the middle of this sequence. The game doesn't allow you to save at this point. So I feel like I'm cheating if I did that. All right, so here we go. I want to beat the sequence the whole way through the right way. This must be the babysitter from hell! Yes, in Yubito, I got stuck there for a long time when I was a kid. Really long time. But my intent is to beat this game over the next week or so. And if you stick around, over the next week, I'm happy to show you how to beat that. Although first I have to get past this godforsaken part, which is actually worse than the gang part, from a, pure accuracy perspective. Yes, it really did. It really did look arcade. Alright, so we'll give us another shot. Yeah, see, that part's not hard.
That seemed to slow it down a bit, but I'm gonna need to find a way to catch that thing.
Alright, so we're gonna go get the mouse. That's right! I was just playing Night Trap the other night, actually, in Yubito. And that's exactly how it felt to me. Like, oh man, I'm playing a movie! And this felt like a Saturday morning cartoon. Sega was awesome. They still have some awesomeness out there, but like in the 90s, man, they were unstoppable for a while. At least it felt that way to me. Alright, so we get the mouse. I thought it was good for like a year when I was 12. Everyone else was like, dude, Brad, what are you doing? Super Nintendo is so much better. But I was like, no, man. Sega CD, man. Sega! Alright, so in here... Alright, if anybody... It really was a wild time, Dark Mix. That was so much fun. If anybody wants to throw me... If you remember this game and you know exactly like where to position the cursor and you want to tell me, I'll allow you to tell me. Because I think I'm going to mess this up again.
Great! Now what am I gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Blast processing, man! Yeah, I never bothered with Ground Zero. But I did have... I did Night Trap, I did Double Switch. The Sewer Shark, which G. Levy mentioned earlier. Dabbled in that. Alright, so we'll put this on here. Here we go. Come on. Did I get it? Yes! Alright! So, it only took me 2 tries, guys. It only took me 2 tries. Got him! Yeah! Who's the man? Certainly not me.
Where am I? What happened?
It was all a dream.
Dad, the most awful thing just happened.
Yeah, there were so many bad games though for the Sega CD. I had this one. It was like
Willy.
I had Bram Stoker's Dracula. That was another game I used to rage at. I couldn't get past the second level. No matter what I did. The hit detection sucked. The pit sucked.
Sleep tight.
It all
Don't
sucked.
Let the bed bugs bite.
Rise and shine.
I had that. There was Crisscross Make My Video. There was CNC Factory? Yeah, there were 3 of them Make My Videos. I had all 3 of them. So cheesy, but I thought they were awesome. Sega Visions. Sega Visions. Yep. Ew.
What the heck's wrong with the water?
Would you like to be brushing your teeth in that? Jeez, man. This must be why Toot Sweet offers the dental plan. You remember back to night 1. We offer a free dental plan. Alright, this seems fun.
It wasn't my fault. Cliff was giving me a driving lesson and he said back up, so I did, and...
You said back up?
Street light?
Yeah, I guess that didn't work out.
Not in the way, and now there's this really huge ding, and now I don't know if Cliff will ever speak to me again. You've been seeing too much of Cliff anyway. There are lots of other fish in the sea. Not like Cliff. He even promised he wouldn't report this to his insurance company. He's gonna give you and Daddy the repair bill. This thing between you and Cliff is getting too serious. Your father and I want you to date other boys. And give up the love of my life, the center of my universe, my heart's desire? Why?
Why?
Because I said so, and I'm your mother. That's
I
why.
mean, I guess that's a pretty good reason.
You'll be sorry. You'll see.
Yeah, all those games Lick Arcade are really good. The last couple nights I actually played Golden Axe and Streets of Rage from Sega Classics. And G. Levy wants me to play Soul Feast at some point. And yeah, Sonic CD was awesome. All good choices. There were a lot of good ones. All the working design RPGs. I mean, Lunar 1 and 2, I love those games. Vi was decent. Popful Mail was a cute little action RPG. There were some good games. Then there was a lot of garbage too. Alright, so guys, I think we're gonna wrap up in a second here, but the first thing, let me get a save state of this. because I do want to continue this on. I'm planning, if all goes well, I'd like to stream almost every day this week. I'm kind of on like a 6 or 7 day in a roll here. So I my intent is to beat this game over the next week. But I definitely want to say I appreciate, everybody jumping in, and I appreciate you all for coming. And I think we're going to raid Welzish. Definitely think he's having some fun. I think he's still doing Ninja Gaiden Sega Master System. I think he is. So I think we're going to go pay him a visit. Let's go see. If he's still on. It looks like he's still on. All right. There we go. Guys, thanks so much for joining.